Alan Patton back at Walter Boyd Field in Maroa. We're ready to start the second quarter of play with Maroa Forsyth leading 14-0 over the Villa Grove Blue Devils. Blue Devils with the football, 2nd and 9 at their own 25. Here's Henderson handing up the middle to Terrion Price. And he might get 2 if they're nice to him. And let's see, they're going to mark it at the 27, so a gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for the Villa Grove Blue Devils. Gabe Palmer wide to the left side. Jake Reefsteck wide to the right. The wingbacks are Shane Frick and Austin Hubbard. Terrion Price, the lone setback. Here's Henderson. Pitches left side to Frick. He cuts upfield. He gets across the 30, and he's going to be close to the first down. Let's see where they spot the football. Got across the 30 to about, they're going to call it the 34. And I think it's going to be close enough to measure. So Shane Frick carrying for the first time this afternoon. He had a couple touchdowns last week against West Central to lead the Blue Devils. Had a couple touchdowns and a 2-point conversion as well. Frick had a couple receiving touchdowns and a 2-pointer. And let's see, they're inches short. So we got a 4th down and less than a yard for the Blue Devils. See what they decide to do. They're going to go for it. Going to go for it with the ball at their own 34-yard line. Just underway in the second quarter. Price, the lone setback. Frick and Hubbard, the wingbacks. Henderson, under center, gets the snap. He moves forward. And if we can judge by where the officials are coming in from, I think he got the first down. The referee said he did. So Villa Grove goes for it and gets a first down. The ball at the 35. That is their 3rd first down of the ball game, unofficially. And it's going to be at the 35-yard line. Villa Grove with the wind at their back now. Henderson hands off the right side to Terrion Price. He's going to get maybe 2 on the play to the 37. Price has done a good job filling in for Ryan Pierce at that fullback position. He's not as big, but he is kind of deceptive in his size. The program lists him at 5'7", 185. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8. 5 carries, 8 yards for Price. He's not busted a big one, but he's been reliable. Here's Henderson on the keeper. Faked it to Price to the inside, then rolled to the left. He might get a yard. Just across the 38. Gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 at the 38-yard line. Just over 10 minutes to go in the first half. Villa Grove trailing 14-0. John Henderson looking to the sidelines. He's under center. Bjorn Oberg, the center. Here's a man in motion. Henderson throwing complete to Shane Frick out to midfield. And it's going to be a first down for the Blue Devils. Henderson, short, quick drop. Pops it over the right side to Frick. A 12-yard gain. That's Frick's first catch of the ball game. And it's going to be 1st and 10, Blue Devils, just short of the midfield mark. Henderson looking over. Palmer split wide to the right. Here's Hubbard in motion. Henderson going to keep it himself. He gets about 4 on the play. Gets close to the 45 of Maroa Forsyth. Drew Asherman in on the stop for the Maroa Forsyth Trojans. They're going to mock the ball at the 45, a gain of 5 for Henderson. And it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Blue Devils. Palmer wide to the right side. Frick in motion around to the left. Here's Henderson handing off to Price. Price gets a couple yards on the play. Going to be 3rd down and 3. Ball at the 43-yard line. Clock running, 8:50 to go in the first half. Henderson looking over. Now we're doing some shifting on the line. Devin Frederick. Logan Vollmer moves over to the right side. Number 64, Kelly Chapman, goes to the left. Here's Henderson, pass complete to Frick. He took a hit, and he stays on his feet down to the 31-yard line. Shane Frick took a lick just after he got his hands on the ball, and he's brought down at the 32. And it's 1st and 10 Blue Devils after an 11-yard pass play from John Henderson to Shane Frick. Henderson, Price over the left side, gets the handoff, gets to the 30. Terry on Price. Justin Mikeworth in on the stop for the Maroa Forsyth Trojans. Now Jake Reefstack wide to the left side, Gabe Palmer wide to the right. 2nd down and 8. Here's Henderson, rolling right, gets away from one man, tries to cut back upfield, and he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Number 57, Jacob Ejankowski, almost got his hands on Henderson, but John cut back upfield. Still third, no gain on the play, 3rd and 8 for the Blue Devils at the 30-yard line. Palmer wide to the right, Reefstack in the slot to the right. Frick and Hubbard, the wingbacks, and Price, the lone setback behind Henderson, who gets the play from Chad Musselman. Henderson under center, rolling to the right side, and he pitches at the last second to Austin Hubbard. He cuts upfield, gets to the 25, and is going to be maybe a couple yards short. They're going to put it down at the 25. A gain of 5 for Hubbard. And it's going to be 4th down and 3. So this is the second 4th down situation that the Blue Devils have faced on this drive. They converted at their own 35-yard line on 4th and less than a yard. Gabe Palmer wide to the right. 4th down and 3. And we've got a whistle. And let's see. Offsides or encroachment against Maroa Forsyth. And that is going to move the ball to the 20-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils at the Maroa Forsyth 20-yard line. Villa Grove has played ball control on this drive. Here's Henderson rolling out to the left side. Passes and incomplete over on the far side of the field, intended for Gabe Palmer. Henderson is 5 of 7. 1 interception. Going to be 2nd and 10 at the 20. .43 yards passing for Henderson. Palmer wide to the right side. Backs in the wishbone behind Henderson. Now looks more like a full house straight tee. Here's a handoff and a fumble. Hubbard had the football, dropped it, and I think he came up with it again. He got a couple yards on the play. So it's going to be 3rd down. And we've got a timeout called by Villa Grove. That is their first timeout. Comes with 6:01 left to go. They've got a 3rd down and 8 situation, the ball at the 18-yard line. They started this drive, the last play of the first quarter, at their own 24. After the Maroa Forsyth touchdown, and they have moved from their 24 down to the 18-yard line. So that makes it a drive of, shall we say, 58 yards? About 16 plays, 58 yards. Another nice feature of Walter Boyd Field, the scoreboard has how many timeouts each team has remaining. I almost don't have to do anything. People say I don't do anything anyway, so. But anyway, that's beside the point. Third down rather, and 8 for the Blue Devils at the Maroa Forsyth 18. Price, the lone setback. Henderson back to throw. Throws over the left side, in and out of the hands of Gabe Palmer. Frick moved down toward the end zone. Palmer came across from the left side. The ball was in and out of his hands, and it's 4th down and 8 at the 18. So the drive stalling inside the red zone. Villa Grove going to go for it. They've not tried a field goal this year, so we don't really know the range of Bjorn Oberg as a field goal kicker. Most of his kicking has been, here's Henderson rolling out to the left side. Gets away from one man, still on his feet. He's down around the 10-yard line. Let's see. Brock Elliott chased him around from the blind side. Henderson rolled out down the left sideline, and let's see where they mark the football. They're going to mark it about the 9, and it is short. About a yard short of the first down. Ball at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 11. And the drive stalls on 4th down. Henderson rolled out to the left side. He was being chased by Brock Elliott. He got free, went down the left sideline, and was just a yard short of first down yardage. Hockaday under center, lone setback. Here's Boyd taking the handoff up the left side. He's going to get out to about the 15. Bond, rather, the ball carrier. Going to be 2nd and 5. Jordan Bond has carried 5 times for 31 yards. He's the leading rusher for Maroa Forsyth. 2nd down, about 4, or 6 rather. That was a gain of 4 on the play. Now we've got a whistle and a stoppage of play. 5:21 left to go in the first half. And flag on the play. Encroachment against Villa Grove. And that's going to be out to the 20-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down. About a yard to go for Maroa Forsyth. Here's Mike Worth taking the football. He's going to get enough for the first down. Out to the 30-yard line. Shane Frick making the stop. Ball out to the 30-yard line, a gain of 10 for Mike Worth. Now Drew Fredrickson wide to the left side. Asherman in the slot to the left. Here's Bond in motion. He gets the handoff. He's going to be brought down. Tyler Harrison in on the stop. Bond gets about a yard if you're generous. They're going to call it 2nd and 10. Ball just across the 30-yard line, so we'll call it no gain. 3 wide receivers. Fredrickson, Martin. One other in the right side. Here's Hockaday from the shotgun. Gets the snap, throws to the right side, intended for Martin. And it's incomplete. Shane Frick getting back there to put pressure on Hockaday. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Trojans at their own 30-yard line. 4:23 left to go in the first half of play. Now Maroa Forsyth with some shifting. Bond and Asherman to the left side. Now Bond goes in motion. Hockaday takes the snap. He's going to keep it, and he's going to be brought down at about the 34-yard line. Jake Riefsteck in on the stop. That's going to be a gain of 4. It's going to be 4th and 6. And Hockaday will punt the football. He's got one kick, but it was a doozy, a 66-yarder in the first quarter. He's kicking into the wind, gets a low liner off, and it is juggled by Hubbard at about the 34 or 36-yard line. He took it on the short hop. Ball bounced right in front of him. He touched it, kind of juggled a little bit. He got about a yard on the return. Got to be 1st and 10 Blue Devils at the 37-yard line. 30-yard kick for Hockaday, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. John Henderson, the junior quarterback, has rushed for over 1,000 yards this season. Hands it off over the right side of center to Price. Terrion Price, coming into the game, carried the ball 91 times, 470 yards, averaging a little over 5 yards. And they're going to mark the ball at the 37. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Clock running, 3:18 left to go in the first half. Henderson fakes the handoff, pitches right side to Hubbard. Hubbard out close to the 40-yard line, almost got away. Gets across the 40 before he's brought down by Mike Worth and number 54, Kurt Beckman. They're going to say he made it. They're going to put it at the 41. Gain of 4 on the play for Hubbard. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Blue Devils. Moving from left to right here in the second quarter of play. Good-sized crowd from Villa Grove over on the far side of the field. A lot of folks in the stands, a lot of them standing along the fence on the other side of the football field. Here's Hubbard in motion. Here's a little swing pass to Hubbard to the right side. He's going to step out of bounds at the 42 or 43-yard line. And it's going to be 4th down and about 4 yards to go. I'm going to say 4th and 5 at the 42. And looks like Hubbard is going to be kicking. Hubbard going to punt. Gets the snap about knee-high. Line drive kick. Martin's going to take it at the 25-yard line. He comes to the near side. He's tripped up. Skylar Orwick and Shane Frick are there to make the stop. About a 33-yard kick for Hubbard. And Maroa Forsyth will take the football once again at their own 35-yard line. About a 10-yard return that time for Martin. Zills and Asherman wide to the left side. 2 wide receivers to the right. Single back behind Hockaday from the shotgun. He looks right side. He puts it up intended for Martin, and it is incomplete. Austin Hubbard there to apply the leather, so to speak, on Martin as he tried to catch the pass. Hockaday has completed 3 passes in 7 attempts for 73 yards and a touchdown. Martin has caught both passes, one of them a 37-yard touchdown play. Has caught 2 of the passes. One went for no gain. Here is Hockaday faking the handoff to Bond. And he got to keep it himself, and he is brought down hard at the 40-yard line. Terrion Price coming from his linebacking position. Terrion also filling in for Ryan Pierce at the middle linebacker spot. Going to be 3rd down, the ball at the just across the 40-yard line. 3rd and 4. Here's a pass downfield intended for Asherman, or rather for Fredrickson. Stephen Miller back to defend, and the Maroa Forsyth fans wanted a little pass interference, but nothing is called, and it's going to be 4th down and about 4. The ball marked at the 41-yard line. And let's see, Hockaday looks like he's going to punt the football. Hubbard back to receive. Hockaday, he's going to run it himself. He's got it first down and more. He's into Villa Grove territory. And Hockaday is brought down at the 35-yard line of Villa Grove. 24-yard carry for Hockaday. That's the sixth first down of the first half for Maroa Forsyth, and it's 1st and 10 at the Villa Grove 35-yard line. Hockaday rolls out right side. Pass is complete to number 5, Drew Fredrickson, over on the far side of the football field. Going to be down at the inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. 7-yard pass play, 2nd and 3. Here's Hockaday going down the right side. He's got a man open. And let's see. Touchdown, Maroa Forsyth. Clayton Zills catches the pass on the 28-yard touchdown pass play. He got it about the 2 or 3 and then fell into the end zone. So for Clayton Zills, that is his 6th receiving touchdown of the season, and the second touchdown pass for Jack Hockaday. Mike Worth attempts the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. So, Clayton Zills, 28-yard pass from Jack Hockaday. And that comes with 1:11 left to go in the first half. The kick was good, and so Maroa Forsyth has taken a 21-0 lead on the Blue Devils late in the first half of play. So after the Villa Grove Blue Devils failed to, after the punt, Maroa Forsyth covers 65 yards in 6 plays. Hockaday has now passed for 108 yards, 5 completions on 10 attempts. Here's a squib kick by Maroa Forsyth, and it looked like Patrick Dahl, the senior offensive lineman, fell on the football. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Villa Grove at the Villa Grove 48-yard line. 1:08 left to go in the first half of play. Villa Grove trailing by 3 touchdowns. They've had some chances. Moved down to about the inside the 20 on their earlier drive. Here's Henderson back to throw. Intended for Gabe Palmer, but it was tipped by Arbor Emroski. Henderson is 6 of 11 passing. 44 yards and an interception. 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils at their 48. 1:05 left to go in the first half. Here's Shane Frick in motion. Terrion Price gets the handoff, and he's not going to get anything. That's the 9th carry for Price for 12 yards. He hasn't gotten anything the last 2 times he's carried the ball. 3rd and 10 for the Blue Devils. And looks like we've got a timeout on the field. 59.9 seconds to go in the half. And Maroa Forsyth is trailing, or is leading Villa Grove by a score of 21-0. Winner of this game will take on the winner of Carrollton and Salt Fork. That will be next Saturday in the quarterfinal round. Maroa Forsyth, the number 2 seed in the bottom bracket of the 1A football pairings. Carrollton is 3. Jamaica Salt Fork is 6. Villa Grove is number 7. And if Villa Grove wins, they would probably, well, we'll just have to, I think if Salt Fork wins, they would play at Salt Fork. Well, that's got a lot of football left for that to happen. 3rd down and 10. Here's a running play. Henderson going to keep it himself. And he gets into Maroa Forsyth territory. And Henderson gets to the 47 of Maroa Forsyth. About a 5-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 5. And we've got another timeout called by Maroa Forsyth. The last timeout was called by the Trojans, so they have 1 left. Villa Grove has 2 remaining here in the first half with 53.8 seconds to go in the first half. Justin Mikeworth scored on a 7-yard run to start the scoring with 4:27 to go in the first quarter. He added the extra point kick to make it 7-0. Alec Martin scored on a 37-yard pass from Hockaday with 27.9 seconds left to go in the quarter. Mikeworth's kick made it 14-0, and then Zills scored on a 28-yard pass with 1:11 to go. Here's Hubbard back to punt. He gets the snap, gets the kick away. It's a good high kick. It's going to bounce inside the 10, and it is going to roll, and it's down inside the 1-yard line. Looks like Shane Frick got down there to down the football inside the 1-yard line. So that was about a 53-yard kick for Hubbard. I'll check that. About a 46-yard because they were in Maroa Forsyth territory. So that's a 46-yard punt. 43.7 to go in the first half. Hockaday under center. Ball inside the 1. He's going to take it himself. And he's going to get out across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Hockaday couldn't very well take a knee because that would have given Villa Grove a couple points. The back part of the football was just about on the goal line. It's going to be 2nd down and about 5 for Maroa Forsyth. Hockaday 61 yards on 9 carries. And I think Maroa may just let the clock run out. There's 10 seconds to go on the game clock. Now there's 10 on the play clock. So I think they're just going to let this one roll down. And we come to halftime at Walter Boyd Field in Maroa with the halftime score, Maroa Forsyth 21 and the Villa Grove Blue Devils 0.